Welcome children. Today I am going to take your chemistry class of standard 7. Today's I like to discuss you about the chapter elements, compound and mixtures. In the topic the separation techniques of different mixtures. We will discuss today evaporation, crystallization and distillation methods. What is evaporation, children? It is a method in which the solid can be retained after evaporation or vaporization of the water content, after vaporization of the liquid substance from it. Now, evaporation is used to recover a solid substance from its solution. You might have seen that whenever you take a salt solution in a container, in a jar, after that you open the burner, after heating it, you find the vapors coming out. Continuous heating till the entire content of water molecules there. On complete heating, you find no more water is there, and in the container you find the dissolved substance, that is the solid substance, that is the salt. So this is called the process of evaporation. So mixture of salt and water can be separated from each other by heating the solution of salt and water get evaporated and salt is retained in the jar. This is how the process of evaporation works. Now let us move from the topic evaporation to crystallization, children. The process of crystallization is used for obtaining a pure crystalline substance from its impure sample. It is needed to obtain a pure crystalline substance from its impure sample. The process of crystallization is described by the following activity. Now, you see in your book, the one activity is there, page number 28. You find how to purify the given sample of common salt or alum by crystallization. So after going through the entire process, you will find the common salt is obtained from seawater by evaporation as well as by crystallization. The seawater is collected in shallow beds. It is called lagoons. Now water evaporates, leaving behind the crystals of common salt. This is how common salt is then purified in the factories. So children, this is how we get the crystal form of the substance, that is from first evaporation followed by crystallization. So here, children, let us move from crystallization to separating techniques from miscible liquids, separating miscible liquids from each other. Now, here in this part, the liquids, what are called miscible liquids? The liquids which dissolve in each other completely in all proportions are called miscible liquids. So mixtures of miscible liquids can be separated into its components by distillation. So distillation purpose is used for separating two miscible liquids having different boiling points. So this purpose is being used. Suppose you are having a mixture of ethyl alcohol and water. You know, ethyl alcohol having a boiling point of 78 to 80 degrees Celsius and water, all of you know, 100 degrees Celsius. So mixture of these two substances can be separated from each other by heating the solution of it. You see that as the boiling point of alcohol is less, so it gets separated from it. First it forms a vapor followed by water. Water will get retained into the container, and by that we can able to separate the mixture of ethyl alcohol and water. Ethyl alcohol plus water, as it is having a 78 to 80%. Boiling point is 78 to 80%, and water, you know, it is having 100 degrees Celsius, 78 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius boiling point, and water having the boiling point of 100 degrees Celsius. So this ethyl alcohol from the water, ethyl alcohol separates out first, then it is retained the water part, this water having the boiling point of 100 degrees Celsius, so that we can able to separate ethyl alcohol from water by this process of distillation. So distillation is a method in which the two miscible substances can be separated from each other having different boiling points. So children, I hope today's class you have understood. Next class we will meet very soon. Thank you.